Welcome back everybody to a brand new video on the Dentist Saad channel. My name is Future Dentist Saad and today we are doing something a little bit different. Every single year I get a lot of people messaging me either on Instagram or on my email asking me what the best agency is to apply through to Bulgaria. So in today's video, in hopes to help you answer this question, I have collaborated with a few people from all over Bulgaria who have applied through different agencies. So I did a mini podcast sort of thing where I asked every single person the same questions in the same order and asked them for their own personal honest experience with the agency. The only purpose of this video is to help you guys make a more informed decision about which agency you should apply through when you are applying to study in Bulgaria. I reached out to one student who applied through each of these agencies and asked them for their personal honest experience about what it's like to apply through them. So let's get on with this video and hopefully you have a much better insight by the time this video is finished. By the way, if you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down there. This year I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate each and every single one of you that would hit that subscribe button, share the videos, like, and let's get on with the podcast.
Welcome everybody to today's podcast. Today I am here with Ron Basnet, who has come through interhecs to Bulgaria. So let's ask him about his own experience of what it's like to go through an agency to Bulgaria. So Ron, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us where you study and which agency you came through.
What's up, guys? I'm a second year dental student. So I came from interhecs.
Hi, my name's Isa Altafan, first year medic, just finished my exams studying Plovdiv University, and I came through medconnect Europe.
Alright, so why don't you just tell us your story? How did you find out about Bulgaria and medconnect, and how was the whole process of applying to Bulgaria?
Yeah, so what happened was at the start, obviously going through A-levels and stuff, and when the COVID pandemic first struck, we were called off school, and I was aware there was people doing medicine abroad in different countries, Bulgaria, Romania, or Eastern European countries, a lot of them, and I just I didn't have a real. It was all kind of sudden for me because on results day, by the time, obviously as you know, the results weren't as good because of the predicted grades, and by the time I got my actual grades, a lot of the spaces had been filled up, so my chance went there. But I was that determined, and thankfully I had knowledge of these agencies, and I went and researched a lot of them, and I think it was the best choice I made to go with medconnect because of all the facilities they provided and all the services. It was just an impeccable service.
Thinking of other options aside from UK universities for dentistry. And to be honest, initially I came across Study Medicine Europe. I actually went to them the open evening and stuff, and then I realized I don't know, I didn't really it wasn't great, to be honest. My experience wasn't too great with them. I'm sure they're decent, but it was price was quite costly and stuff, and then we kind of just went down a rabbit hole and stuff and looked at some videos of Plovdiv Medical University, and funnily enough we found dentist Saad there, and no, just from that we kind of watched more videos, and then actually interhecs, there's loads of testimonials of students and stuff. So obviously dentist Saad, there was I think one of my mates, Mustafa, as well. He's there as well. So I saw quite a few of them, and I was thinking, yeah, it seems pretty good. They're saying great stuff about interhecs, and I was like, okay, let's go for it. So I obviously contacted them, and yeah, so my experience of my initial experience of Bulgaria was just through seeing perspectives of obviously you. And,
So would you say that the videos is basically what convinced you, or did you talk to other people as well? Maybe did you message anyone asking about their personal experience in Bulgaria?
So the main thing was just from the videos. So it's from the videos. Obviously it's all the reactions, not reactions, but like all the commentary and stuff that was spoken about the university, Bulgaria, how life is there. It's all kind of like it's genuine and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it seems pretty cool. And then obviously I wanted to see, I wanted to just message like a couple of students that go to Plovdiv Medical University to see what it's like, see what's life like as a student, and no, it was all pretty good reviews. So I was pretty looking forward to it. Okay, so essentially with the premium package that I took, what did I get? I got like, aside from it was still like the basic package they gave was pretty good in itself, but the premium package just gave me a bit more in terms of it gave me they helped with getting a Bulgarian bank card. They helped get providing a Bulgarian phone number, like SIM card, and a couple other things I can't really remember, but no, it's I would say like the package I took, which was the premium, it was worth it. So
So some of the students that I spoke to actually said that the agency helped with other things just besides handling the document, like apartment hunting, and as you said, with helping you set up your internet bank card. Did they help you with things like apartment hunting, let's say your phone and internet setup, or did they give you a Bulgarian language course when you applied?
yeah, actually, yeah, I completely forgot actually. So before even like coming to Bulgaria, they did actually provide me a Bulgarian language course. So I believe, when I did it, I did mine just kind of like, 'cause I was one of the first people to do it. So we did it just online. So it's just me, another person, and a speaker, and it was pretty good. It was like a good basic thing to go with. Like it had like all the basic like tourist sort of words to go with, but it was quite helpful actually. But yeah, of course, with apartment hunting, they did actually help a lot. I remember actually straight after my entrance exam, Stephanie, she's from Interhecs, one of the main people. She actually got me an estate agent that they are close to, and yeah, we just found my place, and that's legit where I was for my first year. So yeah, they helped me like a lot with apartment hunting.
They offered, so for example, the Freshers Week. I think one of the best things that happened in the Freshers Week, MedConnect, they organised a few different walks. So the walks were around Plovdiv, around the apartments, so the main buildings and the main areas, you could say, around Plovdiv, so Kavala, dental faculty, Vasilaprov, the university area, the university buildings. We got to, I don't know if many agencies or many other students got that, but when we arrived during the Freshers Week, we got to go to the different university buildings. Got shown Pulmed Hospital, where we had our COVID test done for us to start on the Monday. There was apartment hunting. So, for example, they have very good connections with all the estate agencies, which they in turn helped us find the best estate agents, find the best apartments for price, value, and for living accommodation. As well as in the Freshers Week, also to relax our nerves and to just give us a bit of time off, they organised a villa party, the pool party, where there was food, drinks, there was all sorts of stuff. Just a really fun time, just getting to integrate icebreaker courses. And I think one of the most crucial things in that week was the Bulgarian lesson. I think it was in the morning on one of the Freshers Week days, where we got introduced to how Bulgarian language works and how everything works. But also there's little things which go a long way. For example, in the first 6 months, they provided us with a small booklet, and in that booklet it was basically like tour guide leaflet of it was like a student handbook in a way. And I think that's one of the things which helped me the most, because there was Bulgarian words, the best food places. For example, I'm Muslim, what halal butchers there are, halal places, the mosque, stuff like that, and all sorts of different utilities and services which Plovdiv provides were all in that booklet. And I think that's one of the things which I really keep close to me even now. Even I finished my first year, thankfully, but I still keep it because it's quite useful.
So when you applied with the agency, I'm guessing you had a lot of questions because you're going to a foreign country for the first time. You don't know anything about it. So was there anyone within the agency that you could message if you had any questions, or would you just message the company email and hope for a response at some point? And how was the
Yeah.
response time exactly with
Yeah,
this?
yeah, that was probably one of the most nerve-wracking things. Forget moving, like people are get nervous when moving to a different city and stuff. For me, it was a whole new country, language, everything, and I was just so worried. There were so many questions, but I would try and take it a step at a time, and I think that's the crucial thing which medconnect provided. The service was impeccable. As I said, they had a WhatsApp business account, and anyone was always active. If you by call, SMS, WhatsApp, email, they always used to reply straight away, and they were always on the case. And they took a good amount of students, like hefty, but they managed to get that service all the way around. And always, whilst in Bulgaria as well, I can't lie, through my first year I've had some really difficult times where I've had to get a few things done regarding university or my Bulgarian ID or stuff like that. And medconnect, I've messaged a lot of the staff as well, and straight away they were on it. It's just a brilliant service overall.
Yeah, so it was the experience was great. It was just fantastic. Literally, you just message someone. You just message. You can either email or message them on Facebook, or email them, and yeah, you'd often get like you could get a reply back in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You'd always get a reply back within like. You never get it too late. You never get it too late. You always get a message. You always get a reply back, and often it's always super fast. No matter what, literally, no matter what time, no matter where you are in the world, you will always get a message back super fast. And it's not just it's not just Stephanie or Dimitar. There's a bunch of people who are just in Intrex who are just super helpful. They'll always reply to you. Great.
So now you've done this whole application process, let's say, and you've come to Bulgaria. You're in a brand new country, there's brand new people around you. You don't really know anyone. So did this agency help you with the freshers events? Did they set up any sort of freshers for you to get to know some of the other students that you're going to be studying with for the next 6 years of your life?
Okay, so yeah. So basically, there was the orientation week that they did, and it was just a whole week full of different activities. So, for example, one of them was just going around the city of Plovdiv with fellow members of Intrex. So it was pretty good. You can socialize, make some new friends, and obviously they could be your like potential group members and like close friends for the next 6 years. There was for orientation week there was just a lot of stuff. There was this party you could go. There was a party where it's obviously everyone, all the applicants, and again another time to socialize, another place to make some friends, acquaintances. It was literally. It was perfect. It was perfect. They really helped to sort of settle you in, trying to make some friends quickly, and just get some friends for obviously these friends you're gonna have for quite a few years or for life. So it was great that they did it really super early on. So really makes you feel settled.
Yeah, there was loads of freshers events. There was not just the pool party. There was the movie night, the go-karting, informations evening, going out to places. They helped us really bond over a good few weeks. Or leading up to that. So over on the WhatsApp group chat, everyone was just getting to know each other, and then throughout that, we transitioned into seeing each other in person. And say, for example, someone like me, I'm when meeting someone new, I'd like to get to know you, whatever. But it sometimes what happens is you are nervous, first impressions, stuff like that. But medconnect, they sort all that out, go karting, it just eases it. When you're put in your comfort zone, you can talk, you can just when you pushed out your comfort zone a bit, you're very nervous. It's a first-hand experience, and I think medconnect they just provided. It was a very smooth transition. I didn't feel much difference in a way, if you know what I mean, from going from the UK all the way to Bulgaria in a way. I really like that. And the other services which medconnect offered academically, which really helped me, were leading up to the point of the exams, for the entrance exams. I forgot to mention that which were quite the online portal was brilliant because they had all the past paper question banks from Plovdiv, from the medical university, which they showed about for, I think it was biology, chemistry, physics, the tech exams on. It's been believe it or not, the year's gone so quickly. I've actually I can't believe it's gone that quick, and partly it's because medconnect Pro helped me come out my comfort zone, make new friends, explore new places, which then in turn allowed me to go on develop into a new person in a way, and just explore Plovdiv as well as learn.
You know, you've come into university, now you know your peers, you've started your first day of university, but you're confused about where to find all the lectures and notes and all of this stuff. So did the agency offer you any resources such as notes or lectures once you started your education for your first year of uni?
The agency provided us with a USB stick which contained all the atlases, for example, for anatomy, the anatomy atlas, textbooks, all textbooks for all your subjects, all the lecture slides, all the notes, and all the practical points. For example, and detailed videos as well. So explaining through what syllabus you'll be going through, what will be happening this year, and how it'll be happening, and also what the information evening. I think it was the most important. Like yourself, you were there for the not only for the medics but also the dentist, because it's kind of similar. The first year for the med physics, the chemistry, all the side subjects. So I think that was really good because you managed to explain how the course is detailed for those certain subjects, how it's split up into exams, how the exams work. For example, the MCQ part, the essay part, the practical and the oral points, if they conduct that. But with COVID and everything, online exams and stuff like it's been slightly different. But I think medconnect really helped us truly with the information, the textbooks, and also before we had the entrance exam, they also conducted online lessons. So the online lessons, they were held, I think they were about 2.5-3 hours, maybe more, and they covered all the subjects. So for example, biology, chemistry and physics. And I think that was really crucial before the exam. It was just like not a last minute cram, but just touching up points, past paper questions, and it was really helpful.
Directly, not really any like notes, but they still provided in a sense that through their YouTube videos, through testimonials and stuff, the students that came from interhecs, like yourself, obviously mentioning what's going to come up on certain tests, or what's there to focus on, whether it's first year, second year, and beyond. There's also actually, while we were in the Facebook group, before even joining the university, there's always one or two members of the university, like students who are in the upper years, and you can literally ask them anything. So it's super valuable. Like you can ask them anything about uni life, and you can ask them for like Google Drive files of notes, past papers, lectures. So yeah, definitely they did provide. They did provide.
Okay, so you touched a little bit on this topic earlier, where you said that they give you support when you're going to get your Bulgarian ID or anything like this. So let's say that you are a student at university and now you want to get your driving license, and for your driving license you need to get your Bulgarian ID card. So is there anyone that you can message at medconnect who can go with you maybe to the police station where everyone speaks Bulgarian and help you out, or would you have to just sort this sort of stuff out on your own?
No, we never had to sort anything like that. There's not like I mentioned at the start, like small steps, breaking it up, because obviously we in the past 5-10 minutes we've talked about so much stuff, and someone watching this video thinks, oh my god, Bulgarian ID, getting revision notes, getting the books, getting this, getting that. But I think the beauty about medconnect was how they split all that up into small steps. They took everything one step at a time. So for example, first of all, the entrance exam. Pass the entrance exam slowly, then the notarization, then the document, stuff like that. Then when it came for Bulgarian ID, the time for Bulgarian ID, the medconnect team already had a sort of layout where you went to the Bulgarian police station, and they had a lot of staff there, or they had someone there who spoke Bulgarian, a student, and we got to go in there and it was quite helpful, even though the queues were quite long, because obviously there's 200, 300 students there every year of your first years. So you do have to take that into consideration quite a bit. So yeah, that was a so that's the way they helped us. So you don't have to worry about that. What they take it in time, and they conquer one obstacle at a time. They go over it. So I think that was the beauty about medconnect. The small steps they take, they don't worry you and just drop you off in Bulgaria. Here, go around. It's more like, okay, you're here. We're gonna start first when you land. Apartments. We've sorted the apartments out. Let's get you enrolled in Freshers Week, stuff like that. Getting all this stuff sorted. Where's your nearest grocery shops for wherever you live, and that's sorted. Just standard everyday life stuff like that. That's sorted. Then it's okay. You've started university now. Your lecture notes, your books. Let's start all of that. That slowly gets done, and then slowly, I think it's about 90 days since you need to get your Bulgarian ID done once you enter the country. And then when it's been about a month, when everyone's settled and found their bearings, in a way, their surroundings, where they are, then you go on to the next stage, which is the Bulgarian ID. And then, so slowly they take groups at a time. They group certain people and they say, we've got to do this, this and this, this and this. So I think that's the best way. Even with the studying and the lecture notes, they provide the USB sticks. They're really well organized. So first year notes, what subject, this, textbook, past papers. They also provide a KenHub subscription for about a year, which costs about £150, I think. And that's really good for anatomy and cytology as well, because I've been using that throughout the year. They also provide lab coats, which you need for all your practical lessons in the university building. You can't enter if you don't have one.
Oh, 100%. With Intrex, definitely you can you can email them, message them. I mean, my number one person to go to is Stephanie from Intrex. She's always just super helpful for me. Actually, in fact, this is like completely unrelated to like uni stuff, but basically it's kind of weird. I ordered something online and it got held at customs, and then I got a fat email in Bulgarian, and obviously I could Google translate it, but some of it was like it just didn't make sense. So she literally, I sent it to her, and she didn't have to, but it was perfect. She literally translated the whole thing and she sorted it out for me, and I got my item from customs, and it was held there for like ages as well. So she sorted it out. Like, she didn't have to do it, but it just goes to show, like, they'll literally do anything. They'll help you with anything. It's not just help you with the application and then just leave you. They will help you all the way throughout. That's what I believe. So far, they've helped me every single year. I'm in my second year, and I believe in future years they'll still continue to help me. They're just great.
So what would you say, in your personal opinion, is the best thing about medconnect?
Best thing about medconnect, I think the best thing, I'm going to sum it up, which is it's run by students for students, which is like the medconnect motto as well, because those students, they don't have what they didn't have, in a way. For example, the 5th and 6th year students, they didn't have what we got, like, for example, thanks to medconnect, which they provided us with. But now that they've experienced that, they decided to get together and make this transition smoother. The support, even now, for example, I was having issues with my EHIC card, for example, and I had to message someone at medconnect because the university letter was something to do with Brexit, stuff like that. The university letter wasn't applicable anymore to the EHIC services, so I had to message someone at medconnect, and they sorted it out straight away for me. Within a week, they had contacted the union. The letter managed to get changed, and received the letter within a week, and sent it off and got my EHIC as well. And I think everything's open, everything's black and white. medconnect provide 24-hour service, 365, 7 days a week. You any problems, even if you're in second year, third year, even if you've been there 2 years, you can still message the agency. You can still tell them this. They will sort it out for you. It's just that extra touch which goes a long way, I think. And I don't know about any other agency. medconnect was actually recommended to me by someone, That's why in turn I went with medconnect, because I'd heard a lot of good reviews about it, that from someone, from a second person. So I think that's one of the best things I did, was go with medconnect, because the transition was so smooth. It was like it was like you're in a different country, but you're actually not, because of the way they handled it. It was just pretty. It was just a smooth transition, really. Just perfectly got us across.
100%. The one thing would just be the support they give. The support they give. I can't really speak for other companies. I don't know what it's like, to be honest. I have got friends from other companies, of course, but I would say just the support that they give, whether with anything, with actually like exam platform that they provided, with support, like I mentioned before about Stephanie helping me out with the parcel. Just general support. That's the main thing about interhecs. The support they give, they treat you like family, and it feels good. It feels good.
Man, and what would you say is one thing that this agency could have done better, or an improvement that the agency could have made?
If I'll be honest, I'll have to really nitpick about this. I think I'm trying to think really hard now. It's because there's just been so much support. I think there's been a few times during this is purely just because of COVID and stuff, where I think you've not managed to be honest, sorry, I really can't think of anything. I've got to start again. Literally, I can't think of anything.
Go on, don't worry. Calm
So,
down and think
I'm
again.
trying to think. I'm really nitpicking now, and the thing that medconnect which could improve is when you go for the Bulgarian ID. It's just that they take you, a lot of you at once and stuff, and you're waiting there for ages. But to be honest, you can't really do anything about that. And now I'm really nitpicking. Like, it does get a bit frustrating. Like, in the mornings you wake up, you gotta get your ticket and then stuff, but that's not in their hands really. And then again, I did say I am really nitpicking, like something which is not even to do with them. So they were just really good. The ongoing support, even now I've mentioned the EHIC problems that I had getting the letter from the university. They've always just been bang perfect to the point. That's the only nitpicking I can do. I can't literally pick out anything else really, to be honest.
Okay, so in general, I'd say pretty much everything is almost perfect. It's almost being nitpicky. So I'd say maybe what they could do is maybe they could get you mixed with like more students outside of the agency. I mean, it probably is hard to do, but what I mean is, for example, all my group friends, they're from the same agency, but I mean, right now I have friends from other that came from other agencies as well. So perhaps if we could, form groups and mix with other agencies, maybe that would have been good. But then again, it's kind of hard to.
I mean, that is all for today. Thank you so much for coming, Isa, and talking to us about your experience with medconnect. And we hope you have an amazing day ahead of you.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you for having me as well.
Thank you for coming today to our podcast, and I really hope that you took something away from this. If you guys want to contact Ron Basnet, can they contact you, by the way?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, right now my Instagram is down, but it's dentistbrb. It's down right now, but obviously follow me when I come back. And obviously, Dentist Saad, thanks a lot for having me. You're a legend.